Hey, what's up guys, Fidgety Minds here and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a side-by-side comparison of Coolman Robin 2 and Tecware VXR. Both are mid-tower gaming chassis that has dual chamber features. If you haven't watched my previous video regarding the overview of Coolman Robin 2, please do so. Just click the link on the upper right corner of the screen. I'm not going to elaborate the unboxing of VXR since it's very popular and there are tons of videos out there that do so. Please be reminded that I'm not a professional and I'm only doing this out of curiosity, and since I need a dual chamber chassis that can fit in a 360mm radiator. The first choice I got was the Robin 2 since it's much cheaper and available in a nearby town, while I got the VXR when they have a sale online that allows me to purchase it for around 3,100 pesos including the shipping fee. Throughout this video, I'm going to have a point system based on how the case's different features appeal to my personal preference. Let's start up with the packaging, +1 for Robin 2. Although they are almost the same, it is a factor for me when it comes to being eco-friendly. Robin 2 was enclosed with a soft black cloth. It can be used as a cover of the chassis when not in use. Although you can use the plastic that came with the VXR, but it doesn't suit my taste. In terms of price, +1 again for Robin 2 got mine for almost 3,000 pesos, while the VXR retails for around 3,300 for the black variant. At first I thought that both cases are the same, but owning the two of them at the same time, it is much clearer that they differ in size. VXR is much more taller while the Robin 2 is much more wider. Out of the box, the VXR measures 16-inch long, 10-inch wide, 17-inch tall, and it also weighs around 7.5 kilograms. In terms of dimension, +1 for the VXR since I decided to purchase the case with the intention of putting a 360mm radiator. Although in Robin 2 you can fit in that radiator, but there is no room for the top 120mm fan if you do so. There is a safety feature with the VXR that is missing with the Robin 2, like this rubber tempered glass panel edge plastic protector. So +1 for the VXR for the safety features. The VXR has a dull glossy paint finish while the Robin 2 has a matte touch in it. In terms of aesthetic, RGB is a factor for others, while for me it is not, so I'll give 0.5 for Robin 2 regarding this matter. Both front and side tempered glass panel of the VXR are 4mm and protected by a film. There is a supporting bracket over here and no RGB light here. In terms of dust filters, +1 for VXR. All air intake and exhaust has one, while Robin 2 has only one dust filter. These are the ones that I put myself with, while these one are the magnetic stock of VXR. For case stand, +1 for Robin 2, since it's much more sturdy and installed by screws, compared with VXR that was just plugged in and made out of plastic. If not handled properly, it can easily break. Onto the top panel, the magnetic dust filters are not interchangeable. The VXR has a wider air passage cutout. Here's a Tecware branding on top, and in terms of I/O panel, +1 for VXR, it has two USB 3.0 ports and reset switch in addition to the ones installed in the Robin 2. Onto the expansion slot cover, VXR has 8 while Robin 2 has 7. VXR can also fit in a larger power supply because it is much taller. You can fit in two 80mm fans on each backside chamber of VXR while only one 120mm on the main chamber of Robin 2. So +1 for VXR for fan mounts. The cable tie mount has a different orientation on both cases. The Robin 2 has a smaller secondary chamber and what I call a void slot. Moving on to the back panel, the VXR has a nicer air intake cutout and filters available. VXR drive bay is installed on the back panel of the motherboard. It needed to be unmounted. It can fit in two standard HDD and two SSD. It has an anti-vibration mat for the hard drives. Inside we have a box with a bag of screws and two additional SSD mounts. So +1 for VXR storage devices mounts. In terms of Robin 2 back panel, the drive bay hides the wires and there is a void slot compared with the VXR that utilizes the slot for storage devices mounts. Regarding with the cutout design for the airflow, +1 for VXR, it seems that it has an unrestricted airflow compared with the Robin 2. The I/O wires are much thicker and has an additional USB 3.0 cable, reset switch and RGB switch for fan hub. There is no RGB lighting here, so you can configure a push and pull easily. This can easily fit a 360mm radiator even on the back panel and can still configure a push and pull fan mounts. Side tempered glass panel has a note on the upper left corner to handle with care. A closer look to the expansion slot covers. I'll give 0.5 for VXR since not all of us maximize the upgrades. Fan mounts and heatsink backplate cutout. There are no rubber grommets installed and the slots are much more smaller compared with Robin 2. So +1 for Robin 2 on cable management. So what do we got here? Out of the 13 factors, VXR scored 7.5 while Robin 2 scored 4.5. Again, it's just my personal preference. Shall we have a recap then? VXR scored on dimensions, protection, dust filters, I/O connectors, fan mounts, storage devices mounts, airflow design, and expansion slot covers. While Robin 2 scored on price, packaging, RGB, case stand, and cable management. So which is which? For 300 pesos price difference on the black variant, those are the advantage you can get from Tecware VXR compared with Coolman Robin 2. You can still consider Robin 2 if you are on tight budget and if VXR is not available near you, just like in my situation. For my next project, I will definitely purchase the Tecware VXR white variant, considering the scores and since I needed a white case that can fit in a 360mm radiator. If I ever forgot something or you have a question, please do write in the comment section below. Hopefully you find this video helpful, and if it is, please do like and share. Also consider to smash that subscribe button as well as the notification bell icon. Thanks for watching, see you in the next vid.